So, did day trading really change my life and was it for the better? I'm going to say absolutely yes. It has. How it did so, I'm going to go over a little bit more in today's video. So, how exactly did it? I would say um, I put what I valued in life the most, it was like the number one priority. And I would say that was freedom, or as close as it can get to freedom. So, freedom of lifestyle choice, where to live, when to wake up and go to sleep, what you wanted to do on what days. Let's say that it's a work day and you wanted to go out, hang with your friends. If it's a work week, then they're not going to be down for that. Day trading, there's no limit, dude. There's no limit to how much you can make or the potential lifestyle. You can make your lifestyle however it is that you want. The benefits that I experienced on the way there, you know, as much as I prioritize the freedom and trying to get there as much as possible, I would say the journey was the most significant part because you have to, it's not so much about the destination as much as it is you have to learn to enjoy walking. So there are going to be so many times in trading. There still are days in trading, like even weeks at a time. My last week was one of my first solid losing weeks that I've had in a long time, and then I'm not afraid to admit that, and that's just something that you have to accept in day trading. But if you get knocked down enough times, and if you can still have the ability to get up and to continue, and you can see the destination and actually desire to continue on the destination, you're going to find out very quickly whether or not day trading is for you. But you have to really convince yourself um, to continue going forward no matter what. And, I'll compare this a lot of times. Like, let's say going to the gym, for example, you're not going to see results after, a few days or weeks, unless you're doing some really extreme shit, which, by the way, good for you. But if you're seeing extreme results with day trading within a very brief period of time, you are doing something kind of a little bit, I'm going to say, wrong. They might be short-lived, and then I don't really want it to be that way for you. So if you're losing in trading, by the way, um, technically you are doing something right. Just don't do anything crazy like, I don't know, mortgage your house or anything. Please don't do that. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know how long you guys have been day trading for. I'm actually legitimately curious. But as far as, a realistic time frame of how long you can trade before you start to become profitable or become realistic with your profits, I'm going to say on average, I've seen 2 to 3 years, even 4 being the maximum. So let's say you just graduate with a degree in day trading. I'd rather have that because at least you're not really in debt, to be honest. But I've even seen guys here on YouTube that become like really profitable even just after a year. Those are the extreme examples. So I'm going to say that's about the soonest, 1 year to, I'm going to say, 4 or 5 max. If you're trading after 7 or 8 years and you're still not profitable for whatever reason, I would really like to know what it is that you think that you're doing wrong. And I'm here to help you. If you need help, go ahead and book a call with me down in the description below. But along that, building up the actual capital to be able to profit off of it, like let's say you make 2% in a month, which is pretty good. If you only have a $1,000 trading account, that's only $200. So let's say that you're losing money. If you're putting money from your actual job into your trading account and you lose that, that's hard because that is not only time that you're not going to get back, but money that you could have potentially spent on something else. So kind of think about it as tuition. So if you get to years and years of your trading journey and you don't really think that you're really getting anywhere, and you spent that time to develop a business or another side hustle or form of income, then at least you have that. So if you actually do become successful in trading, it's going to be even easier for you at that point to build up your capital to be able to actually get decent payouts whenever you take withdrawals. But yes, it did help me achieve, I'm going to say, freedom of lifestyle. Maybe not so much financial freedom, but I do have higher financial expectations for myself. I keep telling myself until I can afford a yacht, I haven't really made too much money. So until I get there, I'm going to continue to trade, and I'm going to continue to do all types of other business ventures. Some of the biggest challenges that I faced before trading, the challenges are really different because when you're doing a 9 to 5, you're really boxed in with your challenges, and compared to day trading, I'm going to say they're a lot more minimal. They're a lot easier to attack when, like, after you become a profitable day trader. When you're still in the 9 to 5 and your mindset is stuck like that, it seems like there's not really a whole lot of options, or there's not really many ways out, and then you're really influenced heavily by the kinds of people around you, which is really something that people seem to take for granted, or doesn't really seem significant at first. And I could definitely say, looking back after I became profitable, is that you can, like I said, you can choose to go anywhere you want. And especially if you're an introvert, I definitely am. It's so much easier to kind of disconnect and be by yourself. And when you have that kind of solitude, it's a lot easier to make solid decisions, or it's a lot easier for you to continue on your path and to reach your goals without other people trying to influence you. Or it also makes the ability to network with other people who are doing what you want to see yourself doing in the near future, because you can get up and go anywhere you want. The skill or the mindset shift, I'm going to say, wasn't very turbulent for me. I'd like to think that almost like day trading chose me, and some of the mindsets, that like the concepts, I already kind of adapted. It's small things like trying to improve 1% daily. Those are things that I adopted even when I was still pretty young. Obviously, some of the skills I'm going to use, emotional discipline, for example. So you can potentially already have that. It's only going to become hardened, though, as you become a seasoned day trader, because you have to, in order to be successful, you have to remain emotionally unreactive. But even if you don't react emotionally to the kinds of events that you're in, you can still make not very efficient or unideal situations. So, for example, you can go and leverage your entire account right now. You can risk blowing your account. That's not a very intelligent decision. And you could try to remain completely emotionally disconnected from the money, but that doesn't mean that you're going to gain or anything better or lose it. It is unnecessary risk. So your ability to make intelligent decisions while also remaining emotionally detached from the situation is definitely something that you have to be accustomed to as a day trader. It's definitely not suitable for everyone, though. It is unwavering with its expectations of people, and you really have to challenge yourself. You are challenged every single day, every single time that you continue to do day trading. Excuse me, fuck, I almost coughed in my mouth a little bit. But yeah, it's not for everyone, and I'm going to say you'll find out pretty quickly. It's sort of like if you go to medical school to become a doctor or something, and you say, well, they make so much money, of course you want to do it. And then once you actually get into the journey part, like I said, you have to learn to enjoy the walk to get there, because it's going to take years, and only the people that truly desire to do it and enjoy doing it are going to be the ones who end up succeeding. How much money that you would need realistically to start out? I'm going to say anything. And if you're just starting out, obviously you hear a lot of people say do paper trading. I wouldn't recommend doing paper trading more than 1 or 2 months, and here's why. So if you stick with paper trading for, I'm going to say 6, 9+ months to really, let's say, make sure that you've got the most solid trading strategy ever. That's cool. You got the strategy down, and you might know technical analysis, all the fundamentals, but you still lack the connection inside with what it is that you're doing. You're kind of just playing a video game. So if you begin to put real money in a little bit sooner, you're going to feel the sting of what it's like to lose actual money very quickly. So obviously the less money that you make this, the better. But if you just take a little bit over time and put it in there, you're really going to become accustomed to trying to manage your risks a little bit more better. there are definitely sacrifices that I made along the way. A lot of people that you have to cut off, and there's going to be challenges with the people that you're already connected to. Like, let's say that your family, who probably isn't someone that you should tell about whether or not you're day trading. They might agree or disagree with it, or they might, they can gossip, and sometimes people just mean the best intentions for you. But the more that you understand human psychology and true human nature, the more dangerous it's going to be for anyone to know about your plans or what it is that you're doing. In best case scenario, someone might be grateful or happy for you for whatever it is that you're doing, or people that you haven't met in years, or they might ask you for money, or they might expect something out of you. They might assume that you're one of these guys on YouTube with that are buying a new Lamborghini every single month. So best case, or best option that you can take, honestly, is literally tell nobody about whatever it is that you're doing. And I don't want to say lie to anyone, but the less they know, the better. Considering most of the people, or most of my audience, by the way, are men. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, it's also going to become more challenging. If you're single, obviously it's more easier. You're less emotionally invested into someone else. So to experience the turbulence of not only a relationship, at the same time going through learning day trading, it's going to become more challenging for you to succeed in the long term. So I'm not saying dump your girlfriend or anything. I'm just saying prepare for a little bit more turbulence along the way. Excuse me. But yeah, there's going to be some risks and downsides to doing day trading. If you do it to replace a 9 to 5, it's going to be very difficult for you, because you just replaced one source of income with another single source of income. So you want to try and develop multiple sources of income simultaneously. So if there's something else that you're passionate about, if there's something else that you enjoy doing, you can become a freelancer for that. You can start an agency. You can start a YouTube channel. If you're journaling right now as a day trader, try doing a live trading vlog instead and put it on YouTube. And, you can get monetized off of that. You might actually enjoy making YouTube content or being a content creator after that. I'm not saying that you have to sell courses or anything. I don't. And if I ever make a course, it's going to be here for free on YouTube. And if you guys think that you might enjoy something like that, please smash the like button. And I will definitely let you guys know whenever the free trading course is out. But did it help me, or did day trading help me escape the 9 to 5? The answer absolutely was yes. It's really, day trading was the easiest hard thing that I had to do, because when you realize that it's the only option out, or the only potential way out, it makes it easier for you to focus on your task and focus on what it is that needs to get done. And a few years is nothing compared to, I'm going to say, a lifetime of working a 9 to 5, or something that you really just don't want to do in the first place. Something that beginners can expect. If you're a brand new beginner, I'm saying that you're already on the right path, because you are actually looking up content, looking what to do. I know it seems a little bit challenging of where to start exactly. If you're wondering where to start, I suppose you could subscribe to this channel, and I'll help you cover the basics from beginning to, I'm gonna say, intermediate, and I'll be covering some more advanced concepts later on as I begin to post some more. But yeah, the first step that you should do is make sure that you have a TradingView account, and just start paper trading. Look at the assets and understand some of the ropes and what it is that's going on. Ask yourself questions, and there's going to be answers to that question. Just write a list of questions, and if you're asking yourself questions, then you're already on the right first step.